So as you can see, it's pretty cool to be hanging with the Climbing Club.
The clue to being safe here, leaving the room for 1 hour.
Perry also picked up her 200th win here as head coach 2 weekends ago in a win against Wisconsin. But she's not the only one responsible for getting to that incredible mark.
Champaign got a little taste of Scranton tonight with Leslie David Baker and Kate Flannery.
They're representing something more than themselves, and they feel that the deal helps them mature as an athlete as well.
It should be a much different look for being the squad next season because starting now, winning games and making bowl game appearances is the expectation.
Due to impressive pitching and hitting this weekend, the Illini really tossed a sweep at Wisconsin.
It's just about that time of year again when people are going to start transitioning from the indoor pool to the outdoor pool. Here at Japan House, spring is in full blossom.
She does. This one's belted, though, deep in the
Tyra Perry has been coaching for over 20 years. She took over for the Illini back in 2015 and is only the second coach ever in program history. Including her time so far at Illinois, she has had quite a successful tenure. But that wouldn't be what it was if she made a different decision of what to do with her life when she was younger.
Well, I was originally in nursing. So I had my freshman and sophomore year, I was taking my prerequisites at Nicholls State for nursing. I'd actually completed those prerequisites and prereqs and was about to apply for nursing school.
But those plans changed while playing at Nicholls State when she received some certain news from her head coach at the time.
Took us to the side after regionals. We were in the regional tournament. We'd won our conference, the Southland Conference, my sophomore year, and told us, "Hey, good job, way to go. But by the way, I'm leaving to go to LSU to start, that program. The SEC is adding softball as a championship sport."
So her journey as a player ended up at LSU, where she then realized a life change could be coming.
It was myself and one other player that was there a year before LSU started. And so we had to host every single kid that came through.
Helping start the program there and seeing what helping out is like made her think that she might be meant to coach. The experience of helping out so much really opened her eyes to what she might be truly meant to do.
I shifted into kinesiology and, chose pretty much from there, just the thought of coaching. But I didn't know if I wanted to coach softball because in high school I played 3 sports. I played basketball and volleyball as well.
In addition, some family influence made her want to pursue coaching.
My dad was a longtime coach, and he coached football, basketball, volleyball.
So ultimately, we know what she ended up doing. And it was definitely the right decision since she has collected some nice accolades, which came from her time before Illinois. Those being winning 3 different Conference Coach of the Year awards, 2 being in Western Kentucky, and the other coming from Ball State.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best just to make my team the, strongest that it can possibly, the toughest that it can possibly be. And I think those awards tend to take care of them, themselves when you do your best.
That winning mentality she's brought to Illinois does not go unnoticed either. In all but one of her 7 seasons here, including the current one, she has led the team to winning records.
Having great players and having them buy into our system and believe in what we're coaching and allowing us to get to know them as people, that makes coaching here very easy. And I think that's the key to any successes that we've had so far.
Perry also picked up her 200th win here as head coach 2 weekends ago in a win against Wisconsin. But she's not the only one responsible for getting to that incredible mark.
I can't get to 200. I can't get to 1 without, my staff and players and the support of our administration.
In Urbana, Will Charlton, Illini Sports Night. Zach and Danny Bronigal are 2 of the best members of the Illinois wrestling team. While they are both academic seniors, they were only redshirt sophomores this past season. The 2 of them have a combined NIL deal and now have their own brand because of it.
My NIL deal is with this t-shirt store and brand based out of Chicago, Illinois. It's called The Plug.
So we have the Brandigal Bros brand now. We have t-shirts, we have sweatshirts, we have hats.
Their brand gives them some nice incentives.
It means that we can start building our brand faster, and so that way when we get out of college, we already have a little stability there.
And the brand also puts a whole new perspective on them for when they're wrestling.
We've always known we had the fans, but to see people out there wearing our stuff to support us specifically, it's kind of really nice, and it gives you another meaning to You know, I don't go out there and just wrestle for myself and for the team now. It's more like I wrestle for the fans and for my fans, the people that support me.
It's my brand. I'm representing another store that has faith in me that I will represent them the correct and the best way that possible. So for them to have enough faith in me was very exciting to hear and very humbling.
They're representing something more than themselves, and they feel that the deal helps them mature as an athlete as well.
It's a big responsibility, and I feel like it's helped a lot of athletes mature and make better life decisions because now there's more riding on those decisions. It's just an honor to have it.
In Champaign, Will Charlton, Illini Sports Night.
The Illini are entering the second season under head coach Brett Bielema, and step one in that is spring practice. New faces in the program for next season include new offensive coordinator Barry Lunny, who just led a very successful offense down at Texas San Antonio last season, and 11 new in-state freshman recruits, which was the highest number of in-state recruits for Illinois since 2003. And it is safe to say that veteran players are very excited for what's coming with this.
It's one of the coolest offenses I've ever been a part of, for sure. Coach Lunny's super helpful. He's a great guy, and it's really tight end friendly. It's a good time. I like it a lot.
For a team that was not great on offense last season either, it'll be a big change getting adjusted to a very different style of offense.
Fast. That's. I'll just say that, fast. It just suits our personnel.
And as mentioned, there will be new members to that offense. Two of them are new running backs, Jordan Anderson and Aiden Lawfrey.
Oh, dude, I love them. I'm trying to take them both under my wing right now and just teach them everything I've gone through. But they're both ballers. I'm just excited about their future and what they're going to do for this program.
All the new recruits hope to make an impact too, though.
But I'm excited to see them. I see them in the facility all the time, working, trying to get better, honestly. So, you know, that's what you want out of a young class.
The one key link for the team last season was the defense, though, which is what led them to key upset road wins over Penn State and Minnesota, and also what led the team to only giving up around 21 points per game. Defensive coordinator Ryan Walters got an extension because of the defense's strong performance, and Keith Randolph is very excited to still be under a defense led by him.
Great person, great coach. He's talking a lot about the game, and the whole defense loves him. He brings juice. Like I said, that he's a younger coach, so he's almost like he just got out of college, not so long ago, honestly. So he brings that juice, and that's what you need defensively.
And the team is also starting to feel more comfortable under Bielema's system.
So he's really taken that under his wing and guided us in a really smooth way. And the team has responded great to that.
It should be a much different look for Bielema's squad next season because starting now, winning games and making bowl game appearances is the expectation.
We're hungry, honestly. Making a bowl game, that's mandatory almost for us.
Winning games, winning football games. We want to win. We want to do big things. We want to be better than last year.
In Champaign, Will Charlton, Illini Sports Night.
Earlier this week, I sat down with Illinois diver Taylor Shigos. She is back this year after an injury sidelined her for a season. I talked to her about the team's season so far and how she's looking forward to the Big Ten championships this week.
I think it's huge because with the Illini women's basketball being under Nancy Fay, they weren't really who we expected them to be because we thought Fay was going to come in, really change the program. She really didn't that much, but seeing what Shauna Green's doing so far, it's really, really nice to see because I think it's only upward from here for Illinois women's basketball. I think they're trending in the right direction. I mean, how about that? You know, number 2 in the ATP doubles tour, like that's incredible. I mean, that's number 2 in the whole entire world. Like that's something unheard of, you know? I mean, especially coming from Illinois, too. How about that? That's awesome.
The Big Ten has had 4 teams that have competed or still are competing in the West and East brackets. Rutgers and Indiana were 2 of the last 4 in, which meant they played in the first 4, which took place in Dayton, Ohio last Tuesday and Wednesday. Rutgers ended up with an 11 seed and Indiana got a 12 seed. Rutgers took on fellow 11th seed in Notre Dame on Wednesday in an unbelievable back-and-forth battle.